achamos que esta iniciativa do Digital Innovation Hubs, e nomeadamente este em que nós estamos envolvidos, é uma oportunidade para casar as pessoas, por exemplo, de informática com a parte da agronomia e da silvicultura e várias outras áreas. E há algumas empresas já, portanto nós não partimos do zero, mas esta é uma iniciativa fundamental para ajudar a desenvolver a agricultura.
I think actually the most beautiful part of having a brainstorm with a company is when a new idea arises. When suddenly me and the one that I'm talking to is having the idea that there is a robot possible that is actually exactly doing what their problem is. So this robot, this new idea will solve something. At the moment that this idea pops up, that's the moment of real inspiration. On the one hand, strategic ideas that will bring us further in the upcoming decade, you could say, but for a company, that perspective is too long. So we also need to be very ambitious on the short term. So within a few years, some of these robots need to make profit.
Yeah, that's. I wouldn't say one or the other. If I look to probably every industry will need a specific approach. But one of the things that we are leading in Europe is protected agriculture. If you look to the Americas or Asia, they have a lot of open field. In Europe, we have really pockets and a lot of knowledge about protected agriculture. And whether it's in Spain or Portugal or France or the Netherlands or wherever. And so we are leader in that technology, but that was the technology that was developed the last 30 years. And we need to really invest on all elements to really keep that position to the future on that protected agriculture. And I travel a lot to the US, and when I visit Silicon Valley, you look at all the development that are happening there, but then you drive 20 miles to Napa Valley, and then for me it is Middle Ages in agriculture compared to Europe. So we have a good position there. And what we need to do is to really dedicate money for research in protected agriculture. How can we develop that further in the lines that I described with those three levels? And that is on the academia side, that is all more applied research, but it's also for companies like Ritter. A lot of the supply companies in agriculture are not used to spend 10 or 15% of their revenue on R&D. So also the companies need to boost up their investment. And it also means a lot for the producers itself, that you can imagine growing in the open field or growing in a protected environment. It's a different level of investments as well. I made a calculation for a greenhouse grower on robotizing his tomato picking. You can imagine whether you have people doing it, or you have to invest in robots. It's so on all sides. It is really investment that we need to do, and especially in Europe to keep our lead on the protected agriculture.
Nós somos uns crescedores, não sei se posso usar uma palavra a inventar, nós adaptamos-nos e mudamos. E esta pandemia veio mesmo mostrar a capacidade que o setor tem em ir mais além, ir mais à frente.